I guess we are starting now. How do I sound? Not that I could see any of it. But yeah. Welcome to what is it? What did I just call this? Diary of a Fat Black Man, episode 1. Actually, this is episode test. I haven't really live streamed before, so I'm just trying to test this out. Let me see how it goes. Hopefully it's not insane. And I'm just trying to see how this works. Next time, tomorrow it's going to be much better, but this is just going to be the test. Goddamn, it's mad laggy. I'm looking at where I should be, and it's a little slow. Oh well. But I just wanted to do a little bit of talk on here and just expressing some shit instead of making a video, because I've been going video crazy recently, and I think it's time for me to just relax, wind down. What's going on? Quarantine's been crazy. My mind was just going in overload recently, to be honest with you. Couldn't sleep. Because here's the thing, being an artist, I do a lot of things. I have a drawing channel, an art channel on here that I don't really promote. It's called the Ultimate Universe, Ultimate AOT, Imit. I'm slightly dyslexic, so I don't know how to spell it off the top of my head, but you'll figure it out. The Ultimate Universe. And I have Big Guy Tips, which is my Instagram that I always shout out, but I have a Big Guy Tips channel that's on the internet, but that I barely use. It's Big Guy Tips, one word, if you want to find it, but there's hardly anything on it. I actually prefer to consolidate everything into one channel, which is Aaron the Big Black Dude, because this is the real me. You know what I mean? This is who I am, and I don't really want to, cater to anyone else, because I want to be me. I've noticed there's been a large homogeny to the content on the internet, on YouTube especially, or just like TikTok, or any social media platform has its niche, has its type of video, and everyone sort of just falls in line. And I've always been a contrarian of sorts. I've always been someone who was a fan of counter programming. If everyone's going left, I'm going right, or vice versa. So I'm going to do it my way, and we're going to find out if it breeds success, because the goal isn't to be perfect. The goal is to just be the best me I can be. You know what I mean? And I'm happy with that. I'm super happy with that. And oh man, but it's been really crazy. I don't have anything planned. This podcast, or this episode, is going to be called episode test of, like I said, Diary of a Fat Black Man, because that's actually the name of my memoirs that I want to write, but I'm not exactly using it right now. I got more important shit to worry about. But during this quarantine, talking about things is 110% therapy. If you're not getting yourself out there in some way, if you're not talking to your friends or family, I feel really bad for you, because it fucking sucks not to have anyone to talk to. But like these videos that I've been doing, it's fucking therapy for me. Just being able to say what the fuck is on my mind. Hopefully I don't get banned, which I mean, I did get a strike before, like a while back, but I don't know what happened with that. But my goal is to say as much wild shit as possible to see what happens. Like, I'm gonna be the canary in the coal mine for you motherfuckers in this new world. And if my channel just vanishes, then I said some wild shit, I'm sure. But here's the thing that I want to bring up honestly, and I don't know if I should say this, but like for a long time I've been used to this, like the whole fighting with MGTOW or the comments. Like people really ask me, like, do you feel bad about the comments? And my answer is no, I don't. Like, comments don't affect me. Like, I grew up, I was fucking 300 pounds when I was 13. Do you people think that I didn't get picked on like incessantly my entire life, and actually had to, verbally and physically fight my entire life? Like, what the fuck? Like, the shit that I've gone through in my life is like, there's literally nothing that you can do to me that's gonna hurt. So go ahead, get your fucking anger out on me. We're in a tough situation right now. Everyone's sad and depressed and lonely. Get your fucking anger out. Why not? uh what was that? Hey, Aaron, I'm reading my comments off this because I don't want to switch between uh the application on the computer. So, hey, Aaron, hope you're doing well. Awesome content this week. Oh, thanks, man. Hayoka, Hawkeye Hayoka. I hope I said that right. Like I said, I'm a little slow with words. I'm a little dyslexic, but so is Albert Einstein. So if anyone wants to talk about how bad I am at certain things, yes, Albert Einstein was dyslexic. Anyway, hope I said that name right. And thank you. This is how I've been focusing my mental, if you notice, like, things have sort of been like razor sharp, like, and I can attribute that, a large percentage of that, one, is sort of falling into your purpose. And I know it sounds, like woo woo bullshit, but it's sort of like you do something and it feels good. You're following breadcrumbs. So I just been following these breadcrumbs, and like, it's barely even me doing it, honestly. Like, I was just watching one of my previous videos I just made, and I was in shock that I made that. Like, what the fuck? It's almost like I don't know what's going on. But thank you for appreciating it. It's gonna keep on coming. But my brain did sort of burn me out. Like, I couldn't sleep for days. Being on a carnivore diet, eating being on a carnivore diet. I know people think it's bullshit. I promise you, it turns your brain into rocket fuel. If you've done keto or a low carb diet, everyone knows the neurocognitive benefits of it. It's already well documented. It was used to treat epileptic seizures and whatnot, as its original application. But it just so happened, as a side effect, was great weight loss, and that's why it was implemented from the epileptic seizure route to health route. But those neurological benefits that come from a low carb diet for epileptic patients, the same cognitive benefits happen to us. So if someone who has epilepsy doesn't have epileptic seizures anymore, they're at a baseline, which is great. If you don't have epileptic seizures, your brain goes from here to here. It's fucking crazy. So, and that's keto. So carnivore is like double that. So I've literally been having fucking fever dreams. Like, I had to call my brother, and it was like, listen, I don't know if I'm being possessed by something, but I'm having fever dreams. I'm having ideas. Things are just floating out of my head, and I'm just doing something with it. So this is why I'm doing that. Let me see if I look in the comments real quick. I'm not used to this, so this is just, I'm literally just talking and talking shit. But yeah, it's crazy. A muse is a real thing. I'll be honest with you, and I don't know if it's divine inspiration. Whether it's divine or not doesn't matter. Whether God is real or not doesn't matter. How it translates and transmutes us is what really matters. So, but that's a whole nother conversation. But in terms of inspiration, there are so many things that I've been doing creatively this week that I don't feel like I'm doing it half the time. Like, I'm doing walks. I do a lot of Instagram shit. Like, if you go on my Instagram, it's called Big Guy Tips Official. In fact, I'm gonna write it in here. Let me see. Everything's working slow at Big Guy Tips .official. Hopefully I spelled that right. Kovo got you, bro. No. Oh, I'm a sprawl. You're sprawling. What do you mean sprawling? Oh, no, no. But anyone who wants to see where things are coming from, you can go to Big Guy Tips Official. That's where all my main content. But I've been doing a lot of outdoor stuff that I don't post on here yet, because I'm using Instagram in its sort of confinement space, the confines of the artistic way of doing it, is better. For example, instead of worrying about making an hour-long video, you can only make upwards to like a minute video on their Instagram lives. So what I've been doing is been making minute-long videos. But how do I make those minute-long videos as interesting as possible? So I realize that limitations do breed creativity in a huge way. Like shit, everything I've been doing has been the cheapest applications I could find. Oh, let me see. Hawkeye Hailka said, I agree with the carnivore lifestyle. I was vegan for 5 years, lost all my power in the gym. Carnivore lifestyle boosted all my numbers on bench, squat, etc. Absolutely. It's fucking crazy. Like, I have not really been working out this entire quarantine, and my body's changing. I have kids, again, things I don't show on here that I show on Instagram, Big Guy Tips Official. I have kids, and actually I did show them on my older YouTube videos, but that was, a different kid. Situations changed. There's gonna be kids popping in and out of my fucking videos. Trust me, different ones. You're like, oh, is that a new kid? Yeah, I got a lot of them. 4. My life was crazy. Shit that I don't want to talk about right now. But yeah. So I haven't been working out. Just moving with the kids, and just watching kids grow up has changed a lot of things in me. Like body mechanics. I realize how that is. How important body mechanics are. And so I've been sort of doing a lot of grounding work, walking, bending, stretching, squats, nothing weight related or gym related, a lot of squats and a lot of just physically walking and running with the kids, because if I walk with the kids, so they try to go past me, so I have to like catch up to them. So I put myself sort of in that sort of pressure, but just keeping up with them is where my weight loss is coming from and my energy is coming from. Nothing special. I can't do backflips yet. I am pretty flexible. Like I could probably lift my leg like all the way up here. I don't really show that either, my flexibility. But I mean, the girls see it, But the carnivore diet was a game changer and a literal lifesaver. I guess shit that I show my Instagram. Boom. You guys see, I had heart surgery. I had major heart surgery. I should be dead. I should be afraid of this coronavirus. I'm not, because I'm not fucking sick and I feel fucking amazing. And I'm eating nutrient dense foods and I'm just going in. You think I'm afraid of coronavirus? I have not worn a fucking mask except to go inside stores since this whole pandemic. I have my own opinions about it. I don't want to get demonetized. I don't want to get fucked up. I'm just getting this channel going, and I hear that they're being really strict on anyone talking about this coronavirus hoax, so. But this is supposed to be the Diary of a Fat Black Man podcast, or at least this, like I said, the test. I mean, but I didn't want this to be too long. I'm actually watching. This is still a test, which means I'm playing a simple loop song on here. I didn't put any assets on here to be fancy yet. Believe it or not, I am a legit artist. And I could probably show you some of my art. So good. So this you're gonna help me with a stress test. So bear with me. So I'm using this program. It's called Stage 10. You could see it up here. Stage 10. Yeah, it's just a free program. Very limited assets, but it's what you do with them. Where's some of my art? I'm going through my files right now. You guys can't see these. They are interesting. No, I'm lying. They're I deleted all the other crazy ass files on these. So, but this is a stress test. I'm watching how long it takes for it to respond, because right now it's still loading. And the screen is going, you see it's a little late, it's off, but it's not that off. And my internet connection is slow as fuck right now. Like, I've used so much data transferring back and forth online because I don't have a Wi-Fi where I'm staying at right now. They've slowed me down to the slowest possible setting. So I've been doing huge stress tests on how much content I could put out with these slow confines. And it's crazy. I'm still pumping out a lot of content. It's slower than I want to be, because if I want to download an asset like a picture that I don't use in video, instead of it taking 30 seconds, it'll take 10 minutes, which slows down my productivity huge, but this shit is still loading because of the music I'm playing in the background and this live stream going off. Like, this phone is I can go to the beach and use this and make a video like this, but it's strained this thing. The battery dies mad quick now. Like to make this content, it is seriously stressing out this hardware. But Google, if you're listening, I'm doing some badass, hard ass stress tests on your products, and I'm gonna do a review soon on a lot of your shit. And in fact, there's a lot of things I'm gonna do reviews on. Friday is probably gonna be I wanted to call Fridays random ass fucking Fridays because I just want to do some random shit. Because I was watching like, for example, I was watching a show on Netflix. My baby mom was watching some crappy ass show. You know how women watch just the worst fucking shows online on Netflix. Anyway, so she was watching Sweet Magnolia, which it's got like Chris Pine, and I don't know who any of these actors are. I know their faces, but boy, it is trash though. But as an artist, you look at it through an artist's eyes, and you can sort of see the different things. And yeah, I'm gonna fucking deconstruct some of these fucking garbage ass shows that they put on, But I was watching Batman. Like today, my original plan was to make a video. The video was gonna be called Christopher Nolan's Bane fucking sucks, because everyone saw The Dark Knight Rises. That wasn't fucking Bane. Who the fuck was that guy? Like that character that other actor, forgot his name. Usually I'm a movie buff, and the fact that I can't recall any of these names just shows that I'm just trying to do too much at once. Tom Hardy. Boom, Tom Hardy. Fucking Tom Hardy, it plays the worst fucking Bane in the world in this movie, and everyone just gives it a pass. It wasn't as well received as what, Dark Knight Rises? No, The Dark Knight. But Dark Knight Rises, that they did a huge disservice to fucking Bane, and I wanted to rant about it. Anyway, let me see. Someone else said something. Going back to the comments. Ethan Lion 7 said, "Hey man, out of curiosity, what kind of carnivore diet are you doing? Meat and water, nose to tail, something in between?" I'm doing we're in the fucking apocalypse. There are no rules, just eat fucking meat, department. So, like, for example, today, let's go through what I had today, the past couple of days, or the past week, because I've been eating a lot of the same thing. So, in a pinch, if I'm hungry, I've been eating hamburgers and hot dogs. I started grilling food. We had like some really good weather a week ago, and I got went to baby mom's aunt's crib, and they had a cookout, so we grilled. So I've been on a grill kick. So I've been eating hot dogs and hamburgers. Nathan's hot dogs and hamburgers with some Colby Jack cheese. Not the best diet for sure, but again, we're in the apocalypse, and I don't do that. I'll do that for a couple days, then I'll maybe fast just to clean my system out, and then I'll go to something like a ribeye. Like I had chicken the other day, but before that, I did have a lot of liver. I sort of bounced between certain things, so nose to tail some weeks. Like I had 2 pounds of liver last week, and that's all the last liver I had. Now if I start feeling weak, I do a intuitive eating big time. The only reason why I'm allowing myself to eat those other less nutritious foods like the hot dogs and hamburgers is because I'm increasing my physical output. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing that. Everything is levers. You have tons of different tools: keto, carnivore, low carb, zero carb, intermittent fasting, prolonged fasting, water fasting, dry fasting. There's so many different tools. So I just, by the time I go every 3-4 days, if I start feeling low, I restructure. You know, like I had a fuck ton of salt the past couple days, and now I'm not doing now I'm going to slow down on the salt because I could feel it on my body. I'm sweating more, it's just being super intuitive. One of the best things about carnivore, especially if you're doing it for a while, is that you can feel the difference in your body. Like between eating ribeye steaks for 2 days and eating a ribeye steak and a chicken the next day, and like chicken thighs the next day, I can feel the difference. If I have it's crazy. Like when you have less noise, because that's the difference between a standard American diet, a keto diet, and a carnivore diet, is how much noise are you taking in? How much information is your body taking in? I'm only taking in one type of food, and one type of food, which is going to be meat, and then there's the protein and there's fat in there. Now, the more you add to that, that's what complicates and clogs the body, and salt. So then you do meat, salt, and cheese. You just added a complication. And you do meat, salt, and spices and paprika. You just added more complications. The more complications you add to your diet, the slower your results will be, the more variable your results will be. So I've been doing this for a long time. So that's why I'm talking so fast. I've had this information in my head for years and just never really. I tried to tell people when no one just fucking listened to me. But now that they're starting to see real results, and the conversation of health is coming back up. Hopefully people are listening, man. Hopefully people are paying attention to, Paul Saladino, what he's doing. I'm posting a lot of his stuff on my social medias, my Big Guy Tips official. Like I said, check Instagram. And I've been posting a lot of other people's shit, because any information I have isn't from me. The only information I have about, like, maybe MGTOW and women and men, that's my own personal experience. But in terms of health, that none of that shit is my information. It's other people's information backed with my own personal experience now. Because it's like, I tried this and it didn't work, or I tried it and it fucking worked. I tried veganism. I tried vegan. I was a vegan for 6 months. Fucking terrible. I tried to do low fat. Fucking terrible. I tried every diet in the book, and it was like, as soon as I was just searching in the wind and not lose a little bit, gain a little bit, lose a little bit, gain a little bit, and then I found keto, and boom, instantly, it changed. And I knew it changed because I used to be a perpetual sweater. When I was, upwards close to 500 pounds, even until I started keto, literally till the week prior to starting keto, I used to be a chronic sweater. Like this, I'm sweating because it's hot and I have the fan off so I can have the sound quality be decent, and I have the light on my face. But I was a chronic sweater. If I slept, I was pouring sweat off my body. After the first week of keto, I used to be a CNA. I used to work overnight, and I was in the middle of changing residents, patients and all that stuff. And out of nowhere, I just looked out. I was running, like it was like in the middle of like people. You did your shift, and then you had to start going to people. I was in the middle of it, and I realized I wasn't sweating, and then I realized I wasn't even hot. And this is only a week into keto. And I was like, it was miraculous, mind you. I used to sweat so bad it wasn't even funny. Like it was embarrassing. People know. And so the first week, I just stopped sweating. I was like, you know what? This is it. If this is something, because I thought my chronic sweating, or chronic perspiration, whatever the fuck they have a name for now, it is considered untreatable. It's considered just a part of your genealogy, like everything fucking else, like fucking diabetes. Oh, diabetes is a gene, like it's genetic disease, or it's predisposition to your DNA. Suck my fucking dick, you liars. They've been lying to us for a long time. You don't get diabetes from your fucking grandparents. Now, being black or having melanin in your skin makes you predisposed to having possible diabetes, but that doesn't mean that it's in your genealogy. It just means your body, you weren't eating fucking carbohydrates for fucking thousands and thousands of years. We just got introduced to this shit. Fucking Europeans have been eating carbohydrates, hence why they can process it better. Fucking like think about it. Evolution. We were in Africa. We were all over here in this big ass fucking continent, in this hot ass continent where vegetables and fruits grow rarely. They grow for sure, but they don't grow in abundance. They don't grow. You had carbohydrates once in a fucking blue moon. You ever tried to harvest a regular fucking potato? How long it fucking takes? It's forever. So we did have carbohydrates over here in Europe, where they've been, where they sort of started and sort of perfected modern agriculture. They were used to carbohydrates at a much later time. So you have a race of people who've been having carbohydrates for this long, and then we come right like in the crux, and boom, we diverge, and now we're eating the same thing. Of course it's gonna fucking destroy us. Duh. Like duh. Anyway, I got another comment. Bro, there's an important thing to always practice: fasting. I have a 6-pack, I am 50, and I do not go to the gym. Trust me. Do some intermittent fasting, and oh man, keto is top. Peace. MGTOW for life. You had to throw the MGTOW shit in there. Good jab. This the war on MGTOW is sort of a tongue-in-cheek war. It is a war. I truly do think that your ideologies are a little misguided, but I do respect the man. Like, at the end of the day, I do respect the man, and that's something that I do not get across more, regardless if we disagree or not. But anyway, you are 100% right. Fucking fasting is gigantic, and I do fasting, but fasting is still finicky for me, only because I can only do it at certain times. Like, I could do a OMAD, 1 meal a day, which is good. But 2 or 3 days, like, here we go. For example, if I do a 5-day fast, I'm tapped for like a good month. But that's only because, like I said, I've been increasing my output, playing with kids, walking. Like, I walked 6 miles today in the morning, and then went and played with my kid and walked in the park. Like, it was crazy, and I'm fucking tired. But I do practice fasting. But I do have to. Fasting is a lever that you have to control with the amount of stress you get and the amount of sleep you get. If you don't get a lot of stress, if you have a lot of stress, you haven't got a lot of sleep, there's no way you're gonna fast, and that's your way to fucking crash city. And the only reason I know that is because of experience, and I've fasted and feasted so many times. I was purging, like, last January 2019, January, February, March, I was doing a lot of trying to do fast, and this is the diary part. I'm going to admit some shit that isn't really pretty. I started purging a lot. I was fasting, then feasting, and then purging constantly. My hair started falling out even more. Like, it was bad. And so I stopped when I realized that you could permanently damage your hair with throwing up. It's got something to do with, the esophageal glands going into connection with, like, it's a lot of shit. It's just it thins the lining of some shit that's connected. Everything in the fucking body is connected, and which is going to bring me to a random topic. Oh, someone sent a message. Crispy Johnson said, hey, I got a whole 5 people on here. Listen, it's better than anyone else I had, but yeah, things are crazy. I don't even remember where I was going, but there is no point to this. But so far, so good. I have the slowest internet possible, and I'm still seeing that I'm actually not that far behind. So if I'm not, like, typing my responses, it's only because I'm using my phone and staying on here. But so tomorrow they're going to re-up my internet plan, because my internet plan for my phone starts again. So it should look way better. I can put some more assets on here, and it won't look as bad. And I might have an actual topic. I don't know. I kind of want to keep my topics for my videos, and I just want to do random shit. Like, if you notice, the structure for my whole YouTube channel is no fucking structure. And that's my life. Like, I am, if this was what is it, an RPG, I would be chaotic good. I would definitely be chaotic good. I would be as close to chaotic good as chaotic good can be, but that's really close to bad. That's really close to not good, unfortunately. But and hence the decisions in my life have sort of reflected that. Oh man, the things I'm gonna talk about here, you guys have no fucking idea. Like the only person who's watching probably Michelle Claus, if she's still on, because she's someone who kind of has an idea of who I am more so than a lot of you guys for sure. You guys think I'm crazy on this shit. Know my real life. Like I have 3 levels. I have this level, which is not me, and then I have crazy fucking Aaron me that comes every once in a while, like regular me, and then I have fucking ultra instant crazy fucking Aaron that you guys haven't even fucking seen yet. Like there's a level of me that like I'm screaming like a fucking madman. In fact, I was like yesterday I was watching a movie. I was watching a kids show, a kids show. I don't know, some shit on Netflix that the kids are watching, and it's about this princess who was in a magical kingdom or some shit like that, and she basically turned her stepsister into a cat. No, this was one episode. I was yelling at the screen. This woman was like in this kingdom, this fake kid show kingdom. This woman was making an invention, right? And it had like it was like a reverse washing machine where she put like a scrubber, and she put a motor on it, and she would let the scrubber wash the dish itself if it was in a pot, right? So, and this is a kingdom, and she I'm only hesitating because it sounds ridiculous. This is me revealing more of myself, that these are the little details that I look at and people are like, this guy's fucking crazy. All right, so I'm gonna stop worrying about the comments. I'm just gonna fucking talk. So this lowly servant, who it should be fucking lucky that she's got a fucking job, goes to the king. They have a fucking ball in celebration or some shit, and she brings out this new cockamamie technology that almost kills fucking everybody there. And I'm over there screaming at the screen like, bitch, you're fired. You're fucking fired. Like, you almost killed me. Like I was playing the role of the king or her boss. Like, you almost killed the fucking king. You're fired. I'm screaming at the screen like ranting and raving, like there's spit flying on the fucking screen, and my baby mom's just looking at me like, you're crazy. My kids are just looking at me like, ah, like sort of like mimicking what I'm doing. Listen, the level of crazy that comes out of me on a regular basis does not come out on here yet. It will. I promise you, it will. Oh man, it's funny. I cannot wait. You guys are gonna think I'm fucking bonkers, but I make some good points. Like going through life. When I start going through the comments that I'm getting, it's gonna get pretty. Are you guys tired of this fucking song? I'm gonna throw another song on here. Stop this. Here, give me 1 second. Let me find another song, because I'm gonna be done here soon, because everything's working out, and a new Joe Rogan just came out, and I kind of want to watch that because, anybody, please start buying some fucking stocks. There are so many types of videos that I'm gonna make. It's gonna be crazy. I might make one of the main, not stock videos, because that's just, I don't know shit about stock yet, but I will. I'm finding out. Buy some fucking stock. Oil and gas is dumb low right now, and when the market bounces back up, I mean, it's so dumb low that people can make fucking quadruple. If you put 1,000 in there in 2 months, that's just gonna be fucking 50,000. That's what I'm talking about. It's like $1 a share fucking now. It's crazy. In really good companies. And oil. What's going on? Oh yeah, there's people online. Hey, what's up, Dell? Oh man, Dell, man, he was blowing up Primal Edge's health stream. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, yesterday's stream that Primal Edge Health did, that was funny as fuck. When Tristan goes on, I call it Tristan 1000, when he just starts going fucking ape shit, it's so funny. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to change this song. Can I fix this now? Auto switch. I don't know how to wait. All right, I think I can fix it. There we go. Oh, there we go. Is that better? Your sound is 1010. What's the name of your dead cat mic? Oh, the sound is good. I just bought this shit. what's his name? Like, I forgot who I listened to, man. And he showed me this like fucking $30 mic. It's Boya. I can't show you with this. It's a Boya mic. MM1, I think is the name. There's an M1 and there's an MM1, and it's the Boya MM1, and it's fucking amazing. The Dead Cat. This is what they call it. Sorry, I don't know. I have no idea how that sounded to you guys because I can't hear it. I'm actually have two different. I have this sound. I don't have this sound coming to here, so I don't know what this sounds like. Anyway, I'll figure that out. But so this is called a Dead Cat, which I think is sick, man. People in any industry is fucking sick. A Dead Cat is a sound dampener. So the Dead Cat came with this. So sorry if the sound quality sounds like shit when I put this back on, but I'm gonna put it back on. Sorry. I hope that didn't ruin anyone's fucking ears if they're playing with headphones. But yeah, the Boya mic, I think it was like $35. It was this, and like I bought like a $10 like little circle light. I spent like maybe $50 on equipment and mad money on a laptop, but I wanted a laptop to do art. But I do most videos just with my phone, honestly. So if you see the quality of my videos, looks like they jumped considerably, right? But that was only because of lighting and sound, and I mean this room, luckily it's white walls, so it does help a lot. But I plan on making on this channel as well, which is I'm gonna do fucking everything else on here. There's gonna be like fucking so many different types of content on here. But my brain is like 10. It goes in so many different directions. It's not even funny. But I did want to show people how to make videos really good, in as cheap as fucking possible. Like I'm talking about. I'm learning how to make animation on Google Canvas, which is just a free application that you can get on anything. The cheapest sort of drawing app. So I'm trying to take the cheapest, if not free, things and try to teach people how to make them look as quality. I also spend like $10 a month on Power Director, which is the video editing tool that I use. Is it 10? No, I think it's actually $3 a month. Oh, cooking minced beef and eggs. Ooh, what kind of minced beef? Excellent. I will check it out. Thanks for that heads up. Awesome, man. Oh yeah, of course. Cooking minced beef and eggs. Minced beef. You mean ground beef? Yeah, minced ground, same thing. Yeah, I fucking love that in the morning or at night. There's some what's that called? Ground grass-fed. I got grass-fed, grass-finished ground beef in the freezer, and it tastes way better than the regular kind. And I noticed I learned this trick from Primal Edge Health too, because he said he used to not cook his ground beef all the way. And I, being new to the carnivore diet, you're used to just fucking, frying that shit. Make sure you get the salmon out, fry it all. If you just like let it get brown on one side, and then let it get brown on one side, crispy on one side, flip that, let it get crispy on that side, and the inside of it be sort of like pink, and you mince it up sort of slowly, make sure there's still some pink in there. It's so fucking soft. It's fucking, it melts in your fucking mouth. It's my favorite way to make ground beef and eggs. Like partially cooked ground beef and eggs kicks fried hard ground beef and eggs ass all the time now. Like I don't even like ground beef when it's fully cooked anymore. It's mad fucking tough and disgusting. Man, we did not know when y'all white people were buying those rare steaks, at restaurants. We didn't know that you guys were eating the most nutritious thing in the fucking world. Now we do. I do, at least. And so I eat a lot of rare steak. My goal is to, in order for me to end racism, I'm gonna do my part by acting like a fucking white person. Listen, and I mean that too, and I don't mean that in a derogatory way. I just mean, sort of and this is where my race conversations are going to start coming into play, because everything is connected to everything, you know. And I mean that, and I truly mean that. One of my videos was going to be called "Everything is Connected to Everything," but what was I talking about? So, acting like a white person. Listen, the only difference between white people and black people, in terms of how they view themselves in the world, you know, when you're a minority, not just black, when you're a minority, and you see someone offers you a job at McDonald's, you know what you say when you're 16? Nigga, I am so much better than McDonald's. And then you go looking for another job, and then you get failure, you know, find a job, and you know where you end up eventually a year later? At fucking McDonald's with your soul crushed. You know the only difference between that and the average middle-aged white person? They said they didn't want to fucking work at McDonald's, and they never fucking did. That's the only difference. So I'm gonna act like that. Nigga, I'm better than that job. And you know what? I'm gonna find out what the fuck I have to do in order to get where I gotta go without having to get that job. That's the only difference. And putting yourself in that mind state changes everything. You know? That's all I'm saying. Having a I'm better than that mind state changes everything. You know, if more black people had that I'm better than that mind state, they wouldn't subject themselves. If more women had that I'm better than that mind state, they wouldn't subject themselves to so much bullshit. You know, if I had an I'm better than that mind state when I was younger, I would have not subjected myself to 95% of the shit that happened in my fucking life. You know, there's a version of me out there, you know, in an alternate dimension, you know, that, you know, 10 years ago when someone said, you do this, they were like, nah, I'm better than that, and walked away. You know, he's more successful than me, but you know what? I have been poor my whole life, and you know what I say to that? Good. Fucking good. Because I guarantee you what, if I would have got rich at any point in my life other than right now, I would be fucking dead. I promise you that. I can 110% guarantee you that if I would have gotten rich when I was 19, I would be dead by 25. Hell, I was fucking dead broke and almost killed myself by 28. Literally no money, and I managed to buy myself into food, you know, heart surgery, drugs, women. You know, trust me. I had to, in order for me to get where I had to go, where I have to go now, I had to relinquish all the things that I had before, you know, and now I can appreciate it. Now I going through hell makes you appreciate heaven. You can't go to heaven without going to hell. How are you gonna appreciate it? Otherwise, if you're born in heaven, you never know how good it is. That's what angels are jealous of. That's what you know. You know, but that's a whole nother story. We're not gonna get cosmic. You know, I haven't smoked enough weed for that. Well, let me see what's going on in the comments section. If there's anything going. Ground beef is called mincemeat over here. What age did you have heart surgery? 28. 28. Holy fuck balls, that's mad early. And I'm 34 now. And I don't look it, of course, but I am. I'm an old man. Yeah. 28. This is called having a really good night, not sleeping. And woo! Living a good time. And almost killing my fucking self. Man, it was crazy. I mean, but think about it. How many people, the only difference between me and someone you know who dropped dead is I survived. I know at least 5 people who fucking dropped dead of unknown heart complications in my life. Like, the food that we eat has been killing us. Black people, minorities, holy shit, they fuck everything up. You know, this is a tough subject because I've lost a lot of people in my life due to health issues. I lost my mom due to health issues. She had diabetes, and 100% that if I knew then what I know now, she'd still be alive. You know, and I'm sure a lot of people in the keto carnivore community can share that same sentiment. You know, knowing what we know now. But I was not expecting this conversation to get so deep. But oh yeah, this says hey, listen, I'm poor as fuck, so I'm gonna do some promotion. You know, you can go to Cash App and Aaron a Big Black Dude, and there's on there. I actually have that on my Instagram, but I don't really promote it because they are donations. I don't ask for it because I don't want to ask people for money. Like, everyone's going through shit right now. But if you do, you know, just throw Aaron a Big Black Dude, Cash App. I'm not gonna throw that in my videos a lot, and play those fucking stocks. But I am gonna go soon, right now, because I need to take a shower and check out my Instagram. And I'm not gonna make any videos this weekend, but maybe I might. I can't tell, man. My brain just goes in so many different directions. But you should have some fresh content on Monday for sure. For sure, there's gonna be a barrage of fresh content of crazy shit. I'm going after MGTOW. I'm going after vegans now because there's some vegans in my comments, and I'm saying that importantly because everyone's like, "Why are you going after MGTOW?" You know, you see, I did the carnivore MGTOW thing. I sort of mashed it up. I know I was gonna get some vegans in there. Guess what? Now you got some vegan shit to talk about. I got some comments in that comment section of my carnivore video that are gonna be pretty fucking interesting. Then I'm gonna be able to, because like it's better to have conversation with other people than yourself, and so new content's coming out, and now I can use my actual intellectual side in this carnivore diet shit to refute some of this bullshit that they talk about in the vegan diet. It's crazy. If you believe in the vegan diet, it is literally the dumbest diet in the world. It's like, we now have you can see a clear line, a clear parallel between, you know, modern agriculture and declining health. They literally fucking intersect. Like you could see, oh, we're producing this more. We're producing coke more. Oh, now people are dying more. People produce this. Now diabetes is going. We can literally see a cross section between that shit, running in parallel. Goddamn it, you know, or perpendicular. I don't know. It is fucking ridiculous. We've been eating meat since we've been fucking human beings. We're in mad world. We're in fucking mad world. If you don't see the fucking brainwashing they've done, that they've successfully done to the masses, holy shit. There are some Agent Smiths out there. Like, people will be fucking activated. You know, I don't know what's gonna happen, but yeah, I can't wait to use my brain to refute some of this and just throw my hand in the fire. And if you haven't started making any videos, do it. This is the future. Like, what we're doing now, what I'm doing right now, what people have been doing for a while, which I should have been doing for a while, but I let the world stop me from doing what I wanted to do because I didn't have any confidence, is put yourself out there. Like people are going to start watching. The future is going to be, people are going to start watching people for entertainment. Like, oh, what's the Bob channel looking like? Like, the future of television is going to be us peering into people's lives. You know, like having a premium subscription to fucking Dan Bilzerian's bedroom. That's the fucking future. If you're not making content, you won't exist. You know, and I'm not doing this just for that. I'm doing this because I'm gonna be online for perpetuity. So if I fucking die tomorrow, my kids know that at the end of most of my videos, I tell them I love them. You know, if I die tomorrow, people will know how I felt about certain shit. You know, so I'm immortal now. Like good thing you good dorks are trying to catch fire and mimic God, because otherwise we wouldn't have this. Because everything that people do, the creation of technology, the creation of anything, is mimicking God. I hope everyone knows that. I hope anyone who knows anything realizes all we're doing is recreating the creation act. You know, so thank God for people trying to play God and catch fire, especially white people, because y'all love to, you know, catch fire. Thank God y'all love to catch fire and have created beautiful technology for us. We would not have this. And this is the truth, and this is a hard truth. If black people ruled the world, we wouldn't have any of this. You know why? Because we're content with everything. Contention doesn't bring, the only thing that brings innovation is unfulfillment. Unfulfillment drives technology, it drives growth. If it was just a bunch of brown people who ruled the world, we'd be good. It would be a great life. Mind you, we'd have a fucking great life. We'd be fucking eating the best food. The soil would be rich. It'd be overpopulated, but we wouldn't have this. And I don't know if I would be happy to live in life. Like if I lived in that dimension and I could peer into this dimension, this shit would look fun as fuck to me. You know, so I'm happy where I'm at. I'm happy with this world. I'm happy with fucking chaos. You know, and now since this pandemic, I've always been I don't give a fuck Aaron. Since this pandemic, the gloves are fucking off. Like I'm gonna go into a job interview. They're gonna be like, you know, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You know, do you want to be in this company for a year? I'm like, no, I'm just gonna be here as long as I'm you know, I'm gonna collect, you know, stocks. I'm gonna collect money, put money in the stock market, and if it blows, I'm out. But best believe, as long as I'm here, I'm gonna give you the best fucking job in the world. I'm gonna be a fucking model worker. You know, I might not be here long. It could be 6 months. It could be a year. I don't care. I'll sweep your floor. I don't care. I'll do whatever job you want me to do. Whatever job you want me to do, it's gonna be the best fucking job I can do. But as soon as I make some money, as soon as I blow, I'm out. I'm gonna tell everybody. The second I feel like I'm out, the second I feel slighted, that's it having that mentality. That's it having that white person mentality. You know, that's what they do. I've sat in on interviews between white people and black people. They are night and fucking day. Oh man, see, I'm going ham right now because, you know, black interviews like, hey, hello, massa. Yeah, you know, you have to be sort of like nice. You gotta be sort of like, you gotta be massaged. I've seen white people get in there, and I'm gonna flip it on you. So I don't want to just say black and white. I seen white people get in there, look there, lean back, yeah, you know, here on the basically act like they're better than the job. They got the job, and then I seen a couple black people do the same thing. Yeah, whatever. They got the job. The only, you know what the difference between those people are? Everyone hated those black people. Like for some reason, white people get a pass for being, you know, sort of haughty and being big in their britches, but black people don't get that fucking pass. 100%. That's the only difference. So, but I'm not gonna be as arrogant, obviously, but I'm gonna let people know that I'm doing a good job. Going back to the comments. Have a great week, sir. Look after yourself. Have lots to teach. You have lots to teach. Please leave. Let's make tell alone. We are all right. Left our devices out by my first yacht by the end of the year. Good for you. I'm not gonna stop talking about MGTOW, but good shit, man. Listen, live that fucking life, G. I don't care if you're a beta male or not. Live that fucking life. Get that fucking money, man. MGTOWs. Oh yeah, I talk about check my videos out. I talk about MGTOWs. Crispy. Yes, Crispy. Open another tab and check out Sandman MGTOW or Summer's hoodie and think before you sleep. I might look some of these up. Yeah, Aaron will love Anthony Spade. Oh man, all right. Thanks for giving me some content. I don't know. I don't want to go after people yet. That's not my goal. You know, I did go after like people in my comments section, but that was also giving them a shout out. Like people don't realize what I'm doing. Like, yeah, I'm shitting on people sometimes, but I am giving them a shout out. I don't hide their name. I don't hide it from my screen captures or anything like that because I want to promote them as well. Oh shit, Aaron's pragmatic? Yes, I'm pragmatic as fuck. You know? Like, people don't know this shit about me. People aren't seeing between the lines. Everyone just thinks I'm a fucking asshole. But no, I'm just an intense fucking man. Guess what? You know, love can be blinding sometimes. When you tell someone, hey, fat fuck, go run. That doesn't mean it's not love. That just means that it's hard fucking love. Anyway, I'm gonna look up some of these people, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. The 4 people watching, and this is gonna be. Hopefully, other people see this, and they enjoy it. I don't even know how long it was, and I hope I didn't sound too crazy. But Diary of a Fat Black Man episode test. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace. Love you. Love you all.